Hello, chainsaw lovers. Today, we've got my brother's MS261, and we're gonna do some mods to it. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've always wanted a 50cc chainsaw with a 25-inch light bar and a full skip chain and see how it does. You know, combine the extra reach of a 25-inch bar with a 3/8 full skip, see if it cuts good. So he really likes this chainsaw. We're gonna see if he likes it even more after we do this. My friend Aaron gave me a sprocket for this saw because he used to have an MS261. So I'm gonna put a 3/8 sprocket on it. I've got this 25-inch light bar off my 462 I'm gonna put on it, and I've got a skip chain that me and Quentin bought a while ago to test, and we've never used it since. So I'm gonna put all that on it, show you how we convert this sprocket, change the sprocket, and hopefully it's good. You think it's gonna be good?
I hope so. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome to have that extra 5 inches of reach. We'll see if the 50cc's has enough power to push through it. You know, it's been that big chain.
That's 5 inches more than normal, right?
That's 5 inches more than normal, and it's a little thicker, isn't it?
Yep, yeah.
It is a little thicker too. So we'll see what happens, and I'm sure it'll be a fun time either way.
All right, we're gonna get to it. All right, guys, I did not expect this. This saw has the clutch chain brake inside of the case, which I guess I should have known that. Husqvarna's are on the outside, so this is even easier to change than Husqvarna. Another reason to sometimes I just really like Stihl. I can run the same size bars. As far as small mount, big mount, Husqvarna has that, Stihl doesn't. Sprocket's easy to change, so heck, you guys don't even need to see how to change that. Pop a little thing off, change the sprocket, easy enough. We'll see you with it back on. All right, guys, we're out here in the woods. Alec, show us the saw with our new improvements on it.
You guys ready for this?
Wait, is that true? You like pig butts and you cannot lie?
You read it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right here is one of the primest 261s on the market right now. It's got the 25-inch Rollomatic light bar made in Germany. Straight to Indiana to do some work today. So we're gonna give her a test out. I normally have a 20-inch bar on this.
Normally 20-inch 325 pitch, and now he's got 3/8 full skip 25-inch. So the whole point in this is, can we have a light saw, a light power head that's like 10.6 pounds, and still pull a bigger bar? Because personally, when I'm out here in the woods, I don't like a 20-inch because I've got to bend over.
Yeah, you can just...
That 25, I think, is going to make all the difference. So we brought the 572 as well to see, does this... We know it's going to be slower, but is it so slow you might as well just pick up the 70cc saw.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, well, I was supposed to bring a 50cc saw too, with the 325 chain to test it, but forgot about that too. But
we also have an 18-inch for this saw too, with what
we brought the 18-inch bar for it too, with a full comp 3/8 that we're gonna try the speed against that too, to see because a lot of people convert these to 18-inch 3/8 or 20-inch 3/8. So we're just gonna see, is the 25-inch skip chain any faster or slower than the 18-inch full comp? So somebody commented on one of the videos not too long ago, and they told me that this skip 25-inch chain has the same amount of cutters as a full comp 16. So that's pretty interesting. We've got this little ash here that's dead. We're gonna try cutting on it. I don't think it's too far gone. So obviously we're not cutting the hardest wood. It's not oak or something that's fresh, but it'll give us a good baseline. So Alec, fired up. That's nice. Does it cut good? It's not bad. right, so you cut with it. What do you think?
Yeah, I honestly think I'm probably just gonna steal this from my brother, and he can have my 20-inch bar. We'll just do a fair trade on that deal, because that is very nice. I was expecting a little bit less power, which we haven't gotten in any hardwood yet.
But at the same time,
the extra 5 inches, man, that's nice, and it still cuts damn good.
and guys, at the same time, the whole point in this is just a wood saw with extra reach. If I'm gonna cut a pile of big wood, 20, 25 inch rounds, I'm not picking up that saw. I'm gonna get something with more power.
Yep.
But if you're out here in the woods, you don't want to bend over, you want to carry a light power head. Seems to be pretty tough. I'm gonna throw some chaps on. We're gonna find a new spot and I'm gonna try it out. But it looks pretty good so far. It doesn't look like it's really struggling.
No.
We're not cutting the best stuff, but you know, usually when you're walking around the woods with your small chainsaw, you aren't cutting the biggest or best stuff. So let's go find something else. All right, guys, so just initially, this thing is super light. The balance point, it's not super tongue heavy. It's a little nose down. We'll have to change to 18 and see how it is, but pretty good so far. I mean, this power head is 10.6 pounds, and my comparable saw, my 462, is 13.2, so significantly lighter. I'm gonna get in here in this brush, kibble it up a little bit, and then see if I can cut that tree up, but we'll see how she goes.
What you think, Jonathan?
Well, I think it cuts really good. And that is dry ash. That's not punky at all. Dry ash is super tight grain when it's dry, and it doesn't cut the easiest, I've been told.
Good cable and saw?
Yeah, cable's good. I just like the extra reach.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're falling down, it's that extra 5 inches to keep yourself up, you know?
Yeah. I think it cuts pretty good. I think you're going to want to keep it on here.
I definitely agree with you.
I'm not sure if I will get this set up, but I think it works pretty good. If I was in the market for one and I didn't already have a baby bar on my 50cc, it works pretty good. It's light. Let's go find some bigger wood.
Let's go find some big stuff
to bury it in.
That's what we're going to do, is we're going to go find some big wood to bury this thing in, and we'll let you guys know how it goes from there.
All right, guys, we're out here. We've put a big piece of ash on the ground. This is still pretty fresh ash. It's not punky or anything. So we brought the 572 and the 261 with the big bar. And we know the 572 is going to be a little bit faster, but the whole point is to see, is it even worth using a 261, or do you just pick up the big saw? So we're going to do that right now. Alec, get the little guy fired up and let's dig into this ash.
Yes, sir.
So we cut with it. If you didn't lean onto it, it was 24 seconds, right? Something like that. You saw the thing. I'm probably wrong. But if you do push it, you lean into it a little bit. It does slow it down, but it was 15 and 16 seconds, so it's not too bad.
Got the power to just eat through it. Obviously, it's a 25-inch bigger bar, not meant for the saw, but I mean, it doesn't do bad at all compared to.
So now we've got the Husky out here, the 572. I just sharpened this chain before we left, so they're both sharp. We sharpened both of them. And just so you know, before somebody comments and tells me, I did turn the oiler all the way up on the 261 for this longer bar, so don't need to worry about that.
Ladder handle.
Get that thing fired up. About 9 seconds. I stopped it a little too early, but 9 seconds.
I let it just go. Obviously, you guys saw it's a very noticeable difference.
And that was expected.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is a 70 cc saw versus a 50 cc saw. But I will tell you right now, if you're gonna walk around the woods and cut up all your own firewood, and
I'm not carrying that thing around.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather carry 10 pounds versus 13 or 14, you know what I mean?
But that's why I have the 462, because the 462 is lighter than that saw, but has a really good power.
Exactly.
But the whole point in this video was not to show that that should have more power than the big saw. The whole point is, can you run a 25-inch bar in that and benefit from not having to bend over?
Yep.
When you're limbing, you have better reach. But if you do get into something like this, can the bar be buried and hold it? Because that's probably a 20-inch round. It ate up the bar pretty good, and it didn't die. It got the work done, and it wasn't 30 seconds or something ungodly slow.
Bad. It was still...
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Not bad.
So I think what we need to do now is we need to put the 18-inch bar on there, because that's what everybody's going to tell you to run on this thing is an 18. And show, is the 18 any faster?
Yeah.
So we're going to do that right now, and stay tuned. It'll just be a few seconds. Actually, it'll happen right now. All right, guys. So now we put the 18-inch bar on it. This is what everybody says you should run. They say you should convert it to 3/8, 18 or 20-inch bar. Luckily, my good friend Aaron, you saw him on the channel before, he gave us this bar and several 18-inch chains for testing purposes. You guys need to check out future videos. We're going to put that bar on the 462 and 661 and see how crazy they'll be with the tiny bar. But we're gonna bury it in this wood and see, is that faster than the big bar? Is it way faster?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it, or should you just run the big bar? Because this is all just about testing. But I think so far, little guy here, he's liking the big bar.
I like the 20-inch too. I like 20 and 25. I used to be an 18 or 16-inch only. I didn't need a 20. I didn't believe in that stuff yet. But as you can tell, time's gone. I've cut a lot more firewood, especially walking around in the woods all day. I like the longer.
When have you walked around in the woods all day?
A couple times now, you know.
It wasn't with me.
No, when we cut wood, we only got to do it for a couple hours and do the same amount of work as most people do all day. So.
Oh, shit. All right, so we're going to fire it up and see how it goes. All right, so we tested that. I don't remember exactly. We'll have to check the video. You'll have already seen this. But I think that the full skip 25-inch chain on this wood was about 15 seconds. And this was about 12. It seemed to cut a little bit faster.
It was quicker.
However, how did your back feel?
Leaning down like that all day, it's not enjoyable. You know what I mean? That's why we run 20s, 25s.
Yeah. And again, so we know this was faster in this wood. However, we already told you, if we were going to cut this big wood all day, we're going to use the 70cc saw.
It's going to pick up the 70 or a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's safe to say, if you want to run a 25-inch bar on that with a full skip,
it's feasible.
It's doable.
Yeah.
You're going to have more reach. It's going to be easier on your body. And you can cut the big wood. It's not a dead saw.
It still has the power to do it. I mean,
it cuts better than a 50cc ranch saw. With
yeah,
it
blows the ranch saw out of the water. So.
Yeah. I think that'll do it, guys. What are you going to do? What's your future with this saw?
I believe I'm going to get a 25. I'm going to steal my brother's 25 from him.
Yeah, it's not
keep my 25 and keep my 20. But I don't think I'll ever go back to putting an 18 on it again. It's just...
But you are going to keep running the 25?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that 25. And, you know, we're smaller guys. We don't have to bend over all the time anyway. But anytime I don't have to, and I can save my back a little bit and get home and do more activities. And
I just like the extra reach for whenever I pick up a 50cc saw, I'm either cutting small stuff or I'm limbing. So I just like the extra reach.
Yeah, within 10 pounds and that extra 5 inches of reach is just, I mean, it's just, I like the combination. I really do. And I know the 72 runs the 25-inch bar a whole lot better, a whole lot smoother a little bit, as it should. Yeah.
And it definitely oils good enough. We noticed when we put this 18-inch bar on there, Alec was revving it up, getting it spinning, and
it was oily.
It was spitting oil everywhere. This saw definitely has the oiling capabilities, I feel like, for a longer bar.
Yep.
The oiler's turned all the way up, so... But I mean, some saws you can turn the oiler all the way up and they still don't oil that good.
Yeah.
It's got a good oiler in it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for this one, guys. Hope you found it informational. Check back for future videos. There'll probably be more videos of Alec running the big bar on there.
This little gal.
But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Take it easy. Thank you.